Hey everybody, with inflation going up faster than a rocket, it's impossible to buy something these days. Paying double the price for gas and having to pay way higher than MSRP for a car, it's probably better to ride a bike or just walk. But what if you really need to buy a car this year? Let me show you what I did to buy a car this year. It wasn't that easy. I went to several different dealerships and ended up walking away after hearing their prices. I understand they need to make money, but hey, we can't just throw away money like that. Even though I wanted to buy a Jeep Wrangler, I realized I need to stay in my budget, especially since we don't know where the economy is going these days. So I changed my plan to buy a 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. On the official Mitsubishi website, the starting price is $21,795 for the new Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. If you think you can get it near that price, you're wrong big time. All the dealerships that I went to had a starting MSRP price around $25,000. And if you think you can get it around that price, you're wrong again. Because once you sit down after a test drive, they will come up with a magic number out of nowhere. I can understand adding taxes, registration, and title fees, but adding so many other nonsense stuff to get their magic number is crazy. Out the door, one dealership told me $33,000. Another told me 32,000, and a couple of other ones told me around $31,000. Basically, they're asking about $7,000 more than their MSRP and about $10,000 more than the starting price on the official Mitsubishi website. When the issue doesn't settle down with the salesperson, it goes to the manager. And I remember one manager asking me, "So you just don't want to pay the taxes and fees, huh?" They try to trick you by making you think like you're wrong. I told them that I'm okay with paying all these fees they wrote if they can match the starting price that's on the official Mitsubishi website. And then they say that's a lie on the website and that there's no such car for that price, blah blah blah. I'm not blaming the Mitsubishi company, but this is what happens usually when you shop around to buy any car. Oh, by the way, if you ever go to a dealership, don't let them pull your credit score in the beginning unless you're really serious about buying the car. If you go to 5 different dealerships and if they all pull the credit score, your credit score will go down. And then you're going to end up paying a much higher interest rate with your last dealership that you plan to buy the car with. So back to the story. After leaving few dealerships, I went back home and still continued my search online. I ended up finding a car with 200 miles on it. I called them up and asked if there was any package prices or other nonsense fees. The salesperson was very polite and told me that it was a used car with about 200 miles on it. Husband bought the car as a surprise gift for his wife and she didn't like it, so they ended up selling it right away. I said I'll take it if the price is fair. He told me he can give it to me for $28,500 out the door. I said deal, here I come. I drove about 80 miles to the dealership and bought the car. So in a way, I bought a used car, but hey, I saved about $3,000 compared to the other dealerships that I went. Anyways, that's the end of my story, and all I can tell you is good luck.